Niche. Welcome back to my channel where I like to bring you guys along with me as I navigate my faith, fitness, and financial journeys. So today actually happens to be day 3 of the 21-day financial fast that I am participating in. If you guys are interested in participating, I will link a video up top to let you guys know how you can get started. And then once you actually have the book, you can come back and reference these videos, being that I will be posting a video every day from November 1st to November 21st. So when I tell you that I have so many downloads today from the reading, from my daily devotional, and from church. So without further ado, let's just hop straight into the video. As you guys can see from the main point at the beginning of the video, it was to whom much is given, much is required. And you hear that often, but I don't think that we necessarily fully grasp like how much work and commitment we're going to have to put forth in order to receive the things that God has for us. So today in church, just to sidestep a little bit, today in church, we were talking about commitment. And when they were talking about commitment, I was just like, wow, God has a purpose for everybody in their life. But in order to get to that purpose and live your life the way that God intended for you, it's going to require you to be committed to the vision that He has for you. Not the vision that you have for yourself, but the vision that He has for you. And a lot of times that's going to require some type of transformation within you. And if you're not ready for that, then that's probably why you haven't taken the steps necessarily towards God, because it takes a level of obedience and it takes a level of understanding how He talks to you and in what way He talks to you, because obviously we're all different. So, and we all have different personal relationships with God. So that shapes other things as well. Something else that I highlighted, it's like, why do you want to prosper? And then also it says, when He asks how you use the resources He gave you to serve others, will you be able to say that you generously helped others? I really like reading this chapter because I think it puts so many things in perspective for me in regards to being of service to others and doing so in a joyous way. Last week at church, we were talking about the joy of serving others, and I was like, wow, like what a blessing it is to be a blessing to other people. And the more that I get in church, and when I've been in church in the past, it was just like, oh wow, you see God through people. And it was just like, I've experienced numerous times where I felt something happened because of the goodness of God within people, that He softened their heart to do certain things for me, or He put something on their heart in order to be a blessing to the next person, something that they ordinarily wouldn't have done. And you know how you have those people like, normally I don't do this, but you felt compelled to do that. To me, that's God acting through people, because at the end of the day, we're all God's people. So other things that I had highlighted is that under the testimony part where it says save aggressively for both planned and unplanned needs in the future. And when it comes to people's financial situation, years ago I read that most people have some type of financial emergency every 3 to 4 months. And then when I started kind of looking at my life and the life of people around me, it's like, oh, something happened to someone's tire, something happened to somebody's window, something happened to somebody's AC, something happened around the house, something happened with the kids where they had to go somewhere, which was unexpected, and it was emergency due to its nature. And if you don't have your finances in order, then I feel that starts to put extra pressure on you, because now you have to go out and get a payday loan or title loan or borrow money from so-and-so. And the one thing why I never have been a fan of loans like that is because you're already in a predicament. So you're already in a predicament, and you're telling me that in 2 weeks, all of a sudden you have this extra money to do everything that you're supposed to do, on top of having to pay these people back. And 9 times out of 10, people take priority of paying those people back because you may have to go back to them in the future and you don't want to jeopardize that anyway. So then you start maneuvering and paying a little bit on your utilities or doing this and doing that. Or so I feel it just causes more problems than it actually provides a solution for you. And it also made me think about, are you trusting God with your finances? And I know in the past there's been times where I personally haven't trusted God with my finances, and it shows. But the times that I did, or the times that I was just praying to God about certain situations, I miraculously got an increase on one of my credit cards, or somebody miraculously gave me a certain amount of money as a gift. And to me, those things are signs that yes, you know, your prayers are heard. And that kind of ties into actual timing. So today, from my daily devotional 100 days of believing bigger, she goes over what trust is and how that comes into timing. And I feel that everything just tied in so perfectly with each other, which is, are you trusting God with your finances? And when it comes back to trust, it's just like, we tend to trust people that we have a relationship with. So if you don't have a relationship with God, how are you ever going to put your trust in him? And then also too, if you don't have a relationship with God, therefore you can't hear God speaking to you because you don't know his voice and you don't know how he chooses to communicate with you. So all those things were just like, I was like, okay, talk about a download today. Like, I'm here for all of it. And all these things serve a purpose for somebody somewhere. And it's just like, it's all interconnected. Now, we're talking about finances right now, but it ties into all areas of our life. And one of the things that I like about this specific 21-day fast is that earlier in the book, she suggests that you start each day with the pay regimen. P, pray before you read each chapter. Ask God to open your mind and your heart and reveal you how to better handle your finances. A, act on the pledge. And then Y, yield to God's will, not your own. And that, to me, I think is also another reason why I continuously gravitate back to this actual fast, is so that I'm acting to the will of God, not my own discretions or my own wants and my own emotions. So yeah, there was just so much going on today, but today was a really, really good day I feel for some things to be downloaded into me, and especially right before we start off the week. So while we're reading chapters each day, I feel stuff stays implanted with you, and then right at the right moment, those things will pop up into your head. You're like, oh, you know what? A few days ago, I could have swore I was reading about this, and you'll find yourself flipping back to get a better understanding of something that you read a few days ago. But yeah, I hope that the fast is going well for all of you guys that are participating in it. But as usual, I want you guys to take time to enjoy your own journey, and I will catch you guys in the comments into the next video. Bye.